Hello there everyone, welcome back to Ants Authority. Today we will discuss about the topic why are ants afraid of chalk. In this video we will discuss about this topic in detail, so let's start the video. Ants are afraid of chalks as its chemical constituents include calcium carbonate, which can disrupt pheromone trails and make them move in the opposite direction. It cannot kill ants but is an effective repellent, so you can make a boundary with it to repel them. Ants are unwelcome guests inside the house, creating problems like food contamination and damage to electrical wires and wooden furniture. Ants cannot move across chalk boundaries because they fear its dusty odor. This odor dominates over the smell of pheromones and makes it difficult for insects to follow the trail. Their bodies get covered in the powder when they try to move across the boundary. This way, the pheromone chemicals on their exoskeleton get removed due to calcium carbonate deposition. Scent trails help these insects to follow a straight path by detecting the chemicals dropped by the leading insect. Accordingly, they remain connected to each other and do not get lost. So they are afraid of chalk because calcium carbonate can cover their bodies and mask off the chemicals produced by the glands on the exoskeleton. Additionally, they get confused due to the loss of scent trails and scatter in different directions to find another trail because there is a risk of getting lost when moving individually. Furthermore, their natural behavior is to move by following each other and create long trails by leaving chemical cues on the ground. So they have a fear and avoid going closer to the line. Accordingly, you can use chalk powder to deal with nuisance pests and restrict undesired entries indoors to avoid food contamination and irritating bites. Chalk can be used as an effective repellent due to its chemical composition, as these insects do not get attracted to its ingredients. In addition, it has an unpleasant odor and an incredibly fine texture. This odor and smooth texture can irritate these insects and make them disappear from the area. In addition, it appears white or grayish, which insects can easily recognize from a distance. In addition, calcium carbonate is the primary ingredient in chalk, and small quantity of silica, chert nodules, sponge spicules, and dye atoms are also present, giving a texture like an eggshell. Some other ingredients including calcium phosphate, clay minerals, and gluconate are present only in negligible quantities. As a result, it can become a good repellent but cannot kill insects. It only interferes with their trails and makes them go away from the desired places due to its odor. This is because ants have strong olfactory receptors that are much stronger than other animals. They can easily detect chalk boundaries by color and odor, as thick white lines become visible from a distance to those with larger eyes. However, those having lesser ommatidia in their eyes will come closer and detect the odor molecules by touching their antenna to the ground surface. Their antenna can differentiate chemicals with minor differences in chemical structure because they have hundreds of odor receptors to identify a wide variety of molecules. Ants are common indoor pests that you have to control to reduce the risk of infections and allergies from bites and stings. You can crush cylindrical chalk into a fine powder and spread it on the entry points, which can facilitate the entry of insects within the building. Make a thick line of powder around windows, door openings, kitchen countertops, and even cabinets to keep them out of rooms and buildings. It can also work as a repellent on unpaved surfaces like sand or soil, which means you can also make a boundary around plants in the backyard. Accordingly, it can help get rid of these insects that can attack rose plants and grapevines due to their aromatic fragrance and sweet or juicy fruits. You can make a circular boundary around food trays and pet food bowls to keep them at a distance from uncovered food, which can potentially draw these insects closer. It is better to spread a thick line having almost 4 to 6 mm width to get better result, as a thin line cannot stop this crawling pest and disappears quickly. It can also be removed by high traffic flow in that area as it gets dusted away over time. So you have to refresh this boundary frequently when it begins to disappear to keep this nuisance pet at a distance from the house. Thanks for watching the video.